Hi everybody. Today I wanted to talk about a topic called mindfulness. And what mindfulness is simply being in the present moment and just really focusing on what is happening right now. So there's different ways that we can help ourselves focus on the present. And one is through breathing exercises, also known as meditation. And so the idea here is just to pay attention to your breath. So paying attention to how it feels when you breathe in, paying attention to how it feels when you breathe out, and just really staying focused on it. You could think about how it sounds coming in and out, but it's definitely not easy to stay focused, because oftentimes we have thoughts that will take us away from the breath, right? So oftentimes I will start breathing, focusing, but then I'll have a thought of, I have to go feed my cat, or I wonder what I'm going to have for lunch, or I forgot to text this person back, and that's quite normal, especially if you're new at this. It's going to be pretty hard to stay focused for a long period of time. But the benefit of doing these breathing exercises, it's not necessarily about how long you can focus. It's where the improvement actually comes through recognizing, I have a thought that is distracting me, and then it's the bringing yourself back to the breath. That's what's the most important part of the exercise. And so this develops the skill of bringing your attention back to the present moment, and through practice, this can help you during your day when you're trying to get work done and you start having a random thought about like a TV show or something. You can then see that as, I'm having kind of a thought about a distracting thought. Let me just bring myself back to this work or whatever I was doing at the moment. And this idea of focusing on the present moment can be done through different senses, right? So we have our ears, we have our ability to hear. So you can sit outside or in your house and just sit and come up with 3 to 5 things that you hear. You might hear, the wind blowing or a car pass by, and just doing this, it makes you just more aware of what's going on, and you actually end up perhaps hearing more things than you normally would if you weren't focused on it, right? So this can also be done through eating, through our taste sense, right? So a lot of times, I'm usually eating while like checking my phone or watching TV, but it's a whole different experience if you focus solely just on the taste of the food, and taking slow bites and really just enjoying each part of the meal, of the process of eating, and it makes it like a whole different experience. And it can also be done through touch, with really any type of object as simple as a bottle cap. So same kind of thing here, just feeling the object and naming 5 different things that you observe about the feel of it. And this is often done. This can be used for when like you're really upset or anxious. Anything with physical touch is a really good way to bring yourself back to the present. So what I feel here is, I'll kind of rub the top. It's soft, but there's like the letter G. I can kind of feel the indent of that, and then I go to the side and it's a little more rough here, and there's a lot of like small lines on it. And then I can flip it over to the inside, and then this is more soft again. There's kind of a hard edge within the circle. So just really small things like that. And while practicing that, I wasn't thinking about really anything else. I was just focused on the sensation of how it felt. So doing these sorts of practices, they can just help us appreciate and enjoy the small things that are in front of us, without rushing, as we do a lot of times. And so I think during this time now that we're all home a lot and we don't have as much to do, I see this as a good opportunity to focus on what is right in front of us. Because I think when we really give our full attention and our full awareness just to what is happening now, we end up seeing and experiencing a lot more than we did before. So I encourage everyone to try these things out, and I will talk to you soon.